Welcome back to the Canada Specialist Program series. Lovely to have you, Gemma. So Gemma is your local representative for Destination British Columbia. Now, Gemma, very exciting. You're going to be talking about the new campaign today, Rainforest to Rockies. This is a global campaign, so it's pretty exciting, right?
Totally. We're really excited about this, and this is just the start of many other things to come kind of in the coming years, really.
Yeah, cool. All right, well, we will let you take it away. Thanks, Gemma.
Thanks, Charlie. So welcome, everyone. As Charlie mentioned, my name's Gemma Webb. I'm the Account Director for British Columbia. So today, I really want to kind of talk about some of the new and exciting things happening in BC, specifically with the Rainforest to Rockies. Let me just kick off kind of by just saying, let me just get to the next slide. So where are we located? I'm sure many of you already know this, but we're on the west coast of Canada, bordered by Alberta and the lovely Yukon in the north. Easy to get to from the UK with direct flights from British Airways and Air Canada, flying straight into Vancouver. And we are very much a kind of year-round destination. And I'll talk a bit more about the seasons kind of in a moment with when to travel. So as we started mentioning, so Rainforest to Rockies is like an sub-brand really of the Supernatural BC. And we're really excited about that. We've done a lot of activity in the UK market already this year to really showcase kind of this iconic journey that many of your customers will do, I guess, especially those new visitors to BC. This route will take them from Vancouver all through the way up to the Rockies, taking in ever-changing kind of landscapes, lots of activities, wildlife. So I'm really kind of just going to give us a really snapshot today, because we don't have a huge amount of time, but to kind of showcase what your customers can kind of do on that route. So this is the map of that section of the Rainforest to Rockies. And as you can see, various different routes, but we encourage your customers to take your car, go off the beaten track and explore. There's a lot of itineraries on the Hello BC website. So have a look in when you have some time about those different itineraries. But it starts off in Vancouver, and this is just a short video I'm going to play for you now, just to kind of bring it alive to show what you can do whilst you're doing this Rainforest to Rockies itinerary.
I spy with my little eye every color I know, and some I've never seen before.
A rainforest with roots so deep, they stop me in my tracks.
Water that races beneath my feet as it makes its way to calmer places.
I spy with my little eye lands where the winds roam free.
Valleys where I can taste the sunshine.
Mountains that change my view of the world.
I spy with my little eye something big and furry.
An unexpected detour to my new favorite place on Earth that I didn't even know existed.
I feel the power of nature.
I hear the stories of people I meet along the way.
I take every twist and turn on the journey of a lifetime.
I see wonders unfold in every direction, and how beautifully it's all connected. Along Rainforest to Rockies.
Take me there now. I can just imagine myself there. It's a great video, but it just really kind of captures what your customers will experience on that route. So just to really kind of touch upon some of those areas that we kind of saw in the video, and then I'll kind of move on to the other regions, just so you're aware of the other regions as well. But starting off in Vancouver, so Vancouver is very much a kind of cosmopolitan, clean city, easy to get around. So from one side to the other, it's only about a 45-minute walk. And what I like about Vancouver is you've got this city life, but then literally in 20 minutes, you're up into the mountains. So just some of the kind of key attractions that you can enjoy in the Vancouver area. You've got the Stanley Park. So here you've got the sort of outdoor area. It's one of the largest urban forests within North America. And you'll see a lot of people either walk or cycle around sort of the perimeter. So to get around, it's about 45 minutes. Granville Island is definitely something to put on your list. It's the second most popular attraction outside of Niagara Falls. So you can spend quite a lot of time here exploring all the art studios, the food, the wine, do a food tour. So definitely put that on your itinerary. And then talking more food, I love talking about food, but there's so many different types of food that you can kind of enjoy in sort of Vancouver and across the whole of BC, really. Those farm to table experiences in Vancouver specifically is the Michelin Guide, but you can cater from the cheap eats to the fine dining, all sorts of different types of cuisine. And a couple of other things just to mention about Vancouver, key things to do whilst you're there is the Capilano Suspension Bridge, Grouse Mountain, and obviously lots of shopping as well. So spend a few days in Vancouver, and then on one of the itineraries you can head towards Whistler. So as you depart Vancouver, you'll travel along the Sea to Sky Highway, and it's an amazing journey with the water on the right-hand side. So yeah, incredible views. And then you'll reach Whistler. So Whistler is obviously a premium winter destination, but it is amazing around the summer season as well. A pedestrianised village with over 200 restaurants, bars, shops. And one of the key things really to put on your list of things to do is the peak-to-peak gondola. As you leave Whistler, I just wanted to mention kind of the Vancouver Island area. Whilst this doesn't form like the kind of the key route from Vancouver up to the Rockies, I just wanted to mention it because it's so accessible from Vancouver. So you could add this on to the beginning before you travel over to the Rockies. So Vancouver Island is really easy to get to. The BC ferries operate multiple departures daily over to Victoria, or you can take the float planes or a helicopter. And when you get to Victoria Harbour, you've got amazing restaurants, bars and things to do, along with the whale watching. So year-round whale watching you can enjoy. Butchuck Gardens as well, beautiful gardens to explore. And then as you kind of travel north, you'll come into the Pacific Rim National Park as well. So great for your kayaking or your hiking or walks or nature trails. And then, of course, the bears on Northern Vancouver Island. I've got to mention those today. And then going over to the Thompson-Okanagan region, which does form a massive part of the itinerary from Vancouver up to the Rockies. Always my favourite bit when you're talking about kind of the wineries. So within BC, there's over 200 wineries to explore, and the majority of them are kind of in this area, as well as like breweries and cideries as well that you can kind of enjoy. But I wanted to kind of mention the Kettle Valley Trail as well. So this is a 400-mile trail taking you throughout BC. So you can pick that up on various points and really just taking kind of that scenery. In the Thompson-Okanagan region, I just wanted to mention a couple of kind of towns that you'll probably experience. So Kamloops, a small kind of gently bustling kind of town. A lot of the Indigenous culture and the stories you can learn about whilst you're there. And then Kelowna. So I mentioned kind of the wineries, but we're also known for the orchards as well. So if you want to do some picking of apples, that you can certainly do that. And just one other region to mention is the Sun Peaks area, which is in that region. So easy to get to from Kamloops. It's about a 45-minute drive, a small pedestrian, laid-back kind of town with golf, cycling, hiking, canoeing on the lake. And then as you kind of leave the Thompson-Okanagan region, you're going to be travelling over to the Rockies. And there's a lot of adventure that you can kind of do here. But I just really wanted to mention that it's not all just about kind of that high adrenaline activities. You can take it at your own pace. So whether that's going to be canoeing on the lake or the mountain coast piper that you can see in the picture, or on the mountain, the hot springs, there really is something kind of for everybody's ability as well. And then just, I know we're really short on time today, but I just wanted to kind of mention the other regions of BC. So the Rainforest to Rockies is a real key focus for us, but as time goes on, we will be focusing on kind of those other regions of BC, because we know our customers will return to BC. They'll want to experience something different. So just a smaller bit about the Cariboo Cotton coast. This really is kind of rich in history and culture, and there's a lot of history with regards to the trading, the indigenous cultures, and that gold rush trail taking you from the Fraser Valley all the way up to Barkerville with historic. So you can learn about kind of the history and the stories about the gold rush and the fur trading along that route. And also it's known for the ranches as well, so you can go out and do your horse riding. Northern part of BC, this is again very much kind of remote, off the beaten track, and you'll hear a bit more about northern BC in the months to come, really. And this is a great kind of segue into kind of the Yukon region, but just really that this is where you're going to see like the wildlife, especially the spirit bear, which is you'll only see it in BC. So it's a black bear, but it's covered in white fur. And a lot of the lodges are located there. I'm not going to go too much into detail here, but you're going to get a really remote experience up this area where you get to see the bears and the wildlife within that kind of region. And then Prince George, this is a great sort of starting point on your journey along the Alaska Highway all the way up as well. Wineries, arts, restaurants, and a lot of attractions around kind of that area. And then lastly, I just wanted to kind of mention, like I said, it's a year-round destination, but we are known for kind of the winter activities. Whistler is a key kind of destination, but we do actually have 13 world-class resorts across BC. So Fernie, Panorama, Sun Peaks, and it caters for all different abilities. So you could be that novice beginner all the way up to kind of very advanced skiers, and also enjoy some of the other winter activities like the dog sledding, snowshoeing. So this is very much a kind of whistle-stop tour really of BC, but I guess really just to mention again, key reasons come to do that iconic route from Rainforest to Rockies is you're going from those vibrant city of Vancouver, you're experiencing those landscapes changing before your eyes, wineries, the wildlife, and then you're heading up into the Rockies. So it's really, really exciting, and we hope that you and your customers will kind of come to BC very soon. So thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Gemma. BC, such a stunning destination, so many things to do, different destination in the summer than in the winter. Thank you. And that Rockies to Rainforest, again, stunning in the summer, stunning in the winter. So thank you.